Listen
Watch
down.
that couple. Here comes the six. Yodel hangs on for 2 in a row.
All right. Hold on here. That one always trips me up. All right. It's Saturday night, and it's all right. The Greyhound Race of the Week tournament is about to start. I got a ton of brackets emailed, so that's cool. I got the email down, so I don't know if I've gotten any, but if you're in by, it's 8:02 right now, and we haven't started anything yet. So anything before 8:02 is considered going to be valid. Okay, so we're going to do 4 tonight. Okay, we're going to do 4. We're going to do. Let me get the bracket up there. All right, we're going to do BD Badger versus Flamenco Dancer. That'll be the first one on tap. Then we're going to do Kentucky Fly versus My Eyes Adore You. Then we're going to do the big 95-pounder PRM Arkansas versus WW's Malort. And then the fourth and final one of the night will be our feature, Duxbury versus UB Darth Vader. So we got some good races here. And here's how it's going to work. Unfortunately, Facebook was crapped up, so I was trying to do the polls so that they would automatically go at 9 o'clock. So you're gonna have to give me about 5 or 10 minutes after this show is over to put the polls up. So there'll be 4 different polls. There'll be the BD Badger versus Flamenco Dancer. There will be the Kentucky Fly versus My Eyes Adore You. The PMRM Arkansas versus WW Malort, and Duxbury versus UB Darth Vader. And you will vote to see who goes on. But I did add something, okay? So we took the last 3 races, except in the case of PRM Arkansas. It looked like he was injured, and he just raced again on the 28th, so he just has the last 2 races. What we're going to do is we got a point. I put together a point system, which really means nothing unless you actually want to look at it. And this is what I did. Is basically, if it's a J or a maiden, win, place, and show gets that amount of points for the 3 races that we're showing. If it's grade D, win, place, show, or 4th, the points are there. If it was in grade C, win, place, show, or 4th, points are there, listed on the screen. If it was a B or an A. So you take the 3 races, if they do 1, 2, come in win, place, show, or 4th, add up the points, and that'll basically show you who had more points. Doesn't necessarily mean that was the winner, because like I said, it's your poll. It's the people's poll, okay? I just put the point system there to show you which dog has performed better. So either you can vote for the dog that performed better or vote for your favorite. It's that simple. So that's the way that's going to work. So when you see the points, and you'll see what I mean later once we start the races here in a couple minutes, that's how that's going to work when you see it on what I call the tail, T-A-I-L, of the tape. Now, for your brackets, here's how that's going to work. If you have a first round winner, you're going to get 5 points for each first round winner. For each second round winner you pick correctly, you're going to get 8 points. For each third round winner, you're going to get 10 points. For each semifinal winner you pick correctly, you're going to get 14 points. And if you pick the champ correctly, you're going to get 22 points. And the winner is going to get some swag. I'm going to throw in a $50 gift card to the winner, to anywhere you want. So if you're the winner, you will specify to me. If you want Starbucks, we'll get you 50 to Starbucks. If you want Wally World, we'll get you 50 to Wally World. If you want a $50 credit to our next SWA auction, you can do that too. And when the auction comes around, you just let me know, and I will put the $50 towards whatever item you bid. So if you bid $100 on an item, you only have to pay 50. So that's the way we will do that. So let's see, without any further ado, let's get this thing started. All right, once again, there's the tourney brackets. Right now we are going to do BD Badger versus Flamenco Dancer. And there is the tail of the tape between BD Badger and Flamenco Dancer. BD Badger is out of Derby Lane, weighing 68 pounds. Owners are Wesley Parvin and Joe DiMassimo. Kennel is out of the Everett Kennels. Trainer is Kelsey Goobles, and 23 points is what BD Badger ended up with for the 3 races we're going to see. The opponent, also racing out of Derby Lane, weighing 63 pounds, is Flamenco Dancer. Flamenco is owned by Sharon Dipple. Kennel is Farmer Racing. Trainer is John Farmer. And they did have 33 points. 33 points on that one. All right, so the order has it. That's the tail of the tape for this one. Here's BD Badger's first race.
Here comes Harrison. They're off in the 14th.
And he is post
At the
number
break,
3.
It's a 5-1,
I'm sorry,
7,
post number
6, 8, 3, and 4. Down along the rail, there goes CBJ Texaco, your leader. The 5 is Jiminy Goose. The 3, BJ's Rummy. The 4 is Bruiser. It's 1, 3, 5, 4, and 6. Into the far turn they go. CBJ Texaco, BJ's Rummy. Down along the rail, it's Jiminy Goose. They come to the wire. The 1, CBJ Texaco.
All right, not a good one for BD Badger. He finished 7th. This next race he is post number 1, and this is from June 22nd.
They're off and racing in the 4th. At the break, it's an 8-1, 6-4, 2-7. Around the turn, PG pumped up the leader. The 1, BD Badger. LD Red Ruby. 8-1, 6-2, 4-7, and 3. Down the backstretch, PG pumped up. BD Badger. LK's Bonanza. LD Red Ruby. It's 1, 8, 2, and 4. BD Badger.
So BD Badger followed that up with a nice win in Class B on the 22nd, and then would move up to Grade A for the next race, which is the 3rd and final race that you'll be voting on. And BD Badger in this race is post number 3.
They're off and racing at the break. 8-2, 1-5, 6-4, 3, and 7. Around the turn they go. Amazing Gavin. The 5, High Noon Passion. The 8 is SC's Ransom. 2-5, 8-4, 6-1, 3. Around the turn, Amazing Gavin. Here comes High Noon Passion. 5-2, 8 and 1. High Noon Passion.
Yeah, and BD Badger snuck in, if you saw that, against the rail there for the 4th place finish, which added a few more points. All right, now we go on to BD Badger's opponent for the night, which will be Flamenco Dancer. Race number 1, this is from June 21st, and Flamenco Dancer is post number 3.
They're off and racing in the 10th. At the break, 6, 7, 8, 5, 3, 4, 2, and 1. I got this with the lead. The 8 Flying Prentice is second. Up on the inside, Flamenco Dancer third. It's 8, 6, 3, 5, 4. Around the final turn, Flying Prentice, I got this, Flamenco Dancer. Flying Prentice.
All right, that was a nice start. Nice solid fourth for Flamenco Dancer, of course, in grade A. That'll get you some points. And here is Flamenco's second race, which was at 6:28, June 28th, post number 7.
They're off and racing. At the break, it's a 2-1, 7-5, 3, 8, 6, and 4. Around the turn they go. Rebley, Fremont Street, the leader. Flamenco Dancers right there second. Boogie with Stu is third. It's 1-7-3-2 around the turn. Rebley, Fremont Street, Flamenco Dancer on the outside. Right down the center of the track. It's Flamenco Dancer, but it's close.
A nice close one there, Flamenco Dancer. That's a nice follow-up. So it's a 4th place finish in grade A and a 1st place finish in grade A. Next race, number 3, is from July 3rd. And Flamenco Dancer is in box number 3.
They're off and racing. At the break, 5-6-1-7-3-2. Around the turn, it's the 5, SC's Ransom. The 1, Right Ballad. The 3 is Flamenco Dancer. 5-1-3-8-7-2-6. Around the turn, SC's Ransom. Here comes Flamenco Dancer. 4 wide. It's Oh Yeah Wag. Down the stretch. It's close.
Another close race. Flamenco taking 4th in that race. So that's a 4th, a 1st, and a 4th. And that's steady, and that gets you points. And that's how you win this thing, hopefully. I know some want it to be a popularity contest. That's cool, too. But like I said, we do the points. So we'll just put up the tail of the tape again. Between BD Badger and Flamenco Dancer, and they were close. Seriously, they were close. That 1st and 4th, BD Badger had a first in grade B, Class B, grade B, and a 4th in Class A, and Flamenco's all were Class A, a 1st and 2 4ths. So therefore, you got 33-23, which is pretty close. So that's going to be an interesting one to watch and see how that one's voted in. All right, let's move on to the next one. That was. And the way we decided these draws, which ones we were going to do this week, I had taken a bracket and just randomly put, because we got 12 first-round matchups, so I just randomly wrote numbers from 1 to 12 on each one, and then I had in the chat room for Support Working Animals, I just had people throw out 4 numbers. We actually had to go to a 5th number because there was a couple dogs that are still on injured reserve, and we will give them until the very end of the first round. So if they're racing again, all fine and dandy. If they're not, then their opponent will probably automatically go on to the next round. Unfortunately, it does happen. So hopefully the injured dogs will get healed up quick and get back on the track. I know Arkansas did, and I know he was racing tonight, but it was just too late to try and take that race to give him 3. All right, Greg Morse, this one's for you, buddy. Next one, we've got Kentucky Fly versus My Eyes Adore You. And here's the tail of that tape. Kentucky Fly. And I made a mistake there. Well, we'll fix it. Kentucky Fly is out of Derby Lane, weighing 72 pounds. Owner is C. Don Godby. Cal Holland Kennel, trainer Cal Holland. My Eyes Adore You, that should read out of Orange Park. Coming in at 63 pounds, owned by Hair Chasing Racing. She is in the Falcon Kennel, and the trainer Bobby Duran. And as you see, another close one, 17-14 is how this one worked out. So let's get to the races so you can see just how those points worked out. Here is Kentucky Fly's first race. This was from 6:19, box 6, grade A race.
They're off in the 12th. At the break, it's 8-6, 7-5, 2-1-4, and 3 from the outside. SE's Ransom in front and in charge. Kentucky Fly is second. That's T-Top Episode down along the rail third. Fly Lucky Streak is fourth. 8-6, 7-5, 2-4-1, and 3. SE's Ransom been there the whole way. Kentucky Fly closing ground. It's 8, 6, and 5. They come to the wire. Kentucky Fly on the outside.
Okay, that was a win for Kentucky Fly. So that was a good way to start off for Kentucky Fly in Grade A. We go to his second race, which was June 24th. Another Grade A race, and he is in the 7 box.
Darrell Bend racing in the 10th at the break. 5, 3, 2, 1, 6, 8, 4, and 7. It's Katie Clausen with the lead. LK Santorini, the 6 is Megalodon. It's 5, 3, 6. Down the backstretch they go. Katie Clausen, LK Santorini, the 6 Megalodon. 5, 3, 6, and 8. Heads apart. Katie Clausen.
Okay, Fly follows up the first with an 8th on that particular race, and here's his third race, 6/27, June 27th, out of box number 2. So keep an eye on 2.
They're off and racing at the break. 8, 2, 1, 5, 6, 4, 3, and 7. Around the turn they go. Amazing Gavin. The 5, High Noon Passion. The 8 is SC's Ransom. 2, 5, 8, 4, 6, 1, 3. Around the turn, Amazing Gavin. Here comes High Noon Passion. 5, 2, 8, and 1. High Noon Passion.
And another disappointing one for Kentucky Fly, but he did get the first in Grade A, so that was good for some points, as you see. All right, now his opponent.
My eyes have told you, oh, I never laid a hand on you. My eyes have told you.
Sorry, I gotta do that every time we talk about this dog. I gotta play that because it's just right. Okay, all right. My Eyes Adore You racing out of Orange Park. Here is first race. Looks like 6/22, so June 22nd, out of box 5.
Rusty. And they're off. Jumping out to the early lead is the 2, TR Xander, followed by the 4, Dustbuster. Further back to 1, 7, 5, 8, and 3. And 2-year leader sprinting down the backside, TR Xander at 9-2. 4, Dustbuster chasing second. Back to the 7, Lee Frank. Further back to the 1, Mighty Moselle. As they rush the final turn, 4 trying to rally Dustbuster. Here comes 7, Lee Frank. 1 on the inside, down the stretch. Anyone's to win. Looks like Lee Frank, your winner.
Okay, so My Eyes Adore You snuck in a 4th place finish on that particular race. Now we move to race 2 for My Eyes Adore You, Grade C, June 26th, and looks like box 3.
Here comes Rusty. Racing in the 13th. 7 and 8 break well. 4 rushes up. 1, 3, 5, 6, and 2. Post time and Thunder Snow drives to the top. Post time clears second. 4 is Lee Fitz as we head down the backstretch. And BGR Thunder Snow on the lead. Lee Fitz there second. Sly Bentley getting a dream run now in second as it's 8, 1, 7, 4. Back to the 6, 5, 3, and 2. And Thunder Snow on the lead. Patsy Sly Bentley gives chase. We hit the line. They are heads apart. Very tight finish in the 13th.
All right, so My Eyes Adore You finished the 7th in that race. That garnered no points, but should follow up on June 30th with a decent race. Here's My Eyes Adore You at Orange Park on June 30th out of the 5 box.
Rusty. Racing in the 13th. 4 pops the lid. 7 rushes up. 5, 2, 1. 8, 6, and 3. 4, 7, and 2 down in that first turn. And W. Eddie has the lead through that first bend. 4, that's My Eyes Adore You. Large gap back to the 1, GS Aria. 7, 4, 1, 3. 8, 6, 5, and 2. And W. Eddie continues the lead. My Eyes Adore You tracks in second as we turn for home. W. Eddie, My Eyes Adore You. It's the 7 to win it. W. Eddie.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was a 4 box, not the 5 box for My Eyes Adore You, but a nice race there and pretty much in control of that second place for the whole time. So once again, the tail of the tape. He's got Kentucky Fly against My Eyes Adore You. Points-wise, 17-14, edge to Kentucky Fly. So this is going to be another close one. And that's good. Close is good. Makes it fun. Sorry, I had to take a drink there. All right, for our third matchup of the night, we've got PRM Arkansas versus WW's Malort. There we go. Here's the tail of this tape. PRM Arkansas races out of Derby Lane. Weight of 95 pounds. That is almost 100. 95 pounds. Owner is RCK Kennels. Kennel is Farmer Racing. Trainer is John Farmer. WW's Malort races out of Derby Lane. Weight is 72 pounds. Owner is Julia Ward. Races out of the Patriot Kennel for the trainer Richard Marcoux. So let's take a look at that. This one was, I don't know, it was 10-0. Okay, and the only reason it's 10-0 is Arky's only had 2 races. So again, that was a close decision to run this one, but he had 2 races. I know one was back in May, and then the other one was just back from the injury. So, you know, it was close whether to run this one or not, but we went ahead and did it because we didn't want too many delays. So, without further ado on this one, this was matchup number 8 on my sheet, which was number 8 was John. Here is PRM Arkansas, his first race.
They're open racing in the finale at the break. It's a 1, 6, 7, 8, 5, 2, 3, and 4. It's SC's Magic Alert with the lead. Bart's Magnum second. Penrose Brad third. JW Ninja fourth. It's 1, 6, 7, 8 around the turn. SC's Magic Alert. Bart's Magnum. Penrose Brad. The 8 JW Ninja. Late running Flying Sapura. Down the stretch, SC's Magic Alert.
All right, that was a no pointer there in that particular race. And let's go over to PRM Arkansas's second race.
They're open racing in the Tri-Super. At the break, it's a 2, 5, 8, 1, 4, 7, 3, and 6. Around the turn, the big dog, PRM Arkansas with the lead. Bart's Fast Lane, the 4, Tennessee. It's 2, 1, 4, 5. It's PRM Arkansas. The 1 is Bart's Fast Lane. PRM Arkansas, the 95.5-pounder, wins the 5th.
All right, so that was Arky's first race after the comeback, and a nice first place finish. Thus, I believe that was Class D, so he got 10 points for the win, and that's the only 10 points he had. Next up, we have WW's Malort. We have 3 races for WW's Malort. Here is race number 1.
Person. They're off in the 8th. At the break, it's 7-3. 2-1, 8, 4, 5, and 6 from the inside. Sovereign Court, your leader.
I'm sorry, 6 is
The 1
WW's
is
Malort in this race.
Lockjaw, the 7 RT's Levi, the 3 Kaya's Sarah. It's 2-1, 7, 8, 3 into the far turn. Sovereign Court, Lockjaw, Flying Myth, the 3 Kaya Sarah. They come to the wire. Lockjaw on the outside.
Okay, WW's Malort finishes that race, I believe, in 8th. Next race here for WW's Malort was 626, and I believe in the 7 box.
In motion. Thoroughfan Racing. At the break, it's a 5-6, 2-4, 7-1-3. Around the turn, Bart's Jackson. The 5 is Rebley Buford. The 2, Flying Myth. 6-5-2, 7-4. Around the final turn, Bart's Jackson, Rebley Buford, Flying Myth on the rail. I mark Diane Durr. Down the stretch, Flying Myth.
All right, that was I believe, a 7th place finish. And last race for WW's Malort, I think it's 629 was the last one. Here we go. This is going to be box 6.
Thoroughfan Racing in the 12th. At the break, 3, 1, 2, 5, 7, 6, 4, and 8. They'll race around the paddock turn. It's Scout Me on the inside. Up on the outside now, Bart's Walk On. The 7, Flying Credible. It's 5, 7, 8, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 6. Bart's Walk On, Flying Credible, LK's Domino. 5, 7, 8, and 4. Flying Credible.
All right, so there you have that one. That is what I call matchup number 8, PRM Arkansas versus WW's Malort. So you'll need to bet on that one. You'll need to vote on that one as well. Points wise, it was close. Those 3 races, looks like Malort could not get anything going after the race that was won to get in the tournament, but you never know what's going to happen. So there is our matchup number 3, WW's Malort against PRM Arkansas. All right, now we have 2 heavyweights going at it. Duxbury and UB Darth Vader. Here's the tale of the tape. Duxbury races out of Southland, weight of 71 pounds. Owner Steve Saris, kennel Steve Saris, trainer Mike Holguin. UB Darth Vader races out of Dubuque, weighing in at 76 pounds. The owner is Cheyenne Criswell. Kennels races out of the TNT kennel, and our own Christopher Grieb is the trainer on that. And I could not resist putting that picture up under him. Sorry, Chris, I'll give me a better picture for next time if you advance. But that basically sums up our fight in a nutshell there, and I had to put that picture in. As you can see, you would expect. Look at the points. It wasn't even close. UB Darth Vader is on a run, but I know there's Duxbury is a favorite of many. So this is going to be a good fight. It's probably going to be a very good fight. So without further ado on this, let's take a look. At first, we're going to look at Duxbury, and I believe the first race was 20. I don't know. My notes are all screwed up here. So all right, let me put it on, and I'll be able to tell you what box Duxbury is in.
And they're off. A red hot start. Taking the early lead, 8, Redbone. 8-3-7-2, 6-5-4 and 1. Race around the first turn, 8, Redbone with the lead. Following on the rail, 3, Old Granddad
Duxbury
lead.
is the
Third
6.
is 7, Firebird. Back stretch, 8-3-7-2, 1-5, then 6 and 4. 8, Redbone holds the lead as he round the far turn. Second, 3, Old Granddad lead. Third, 7, Firebird, and then 2, Loretta K. Down the stretch, 8-3-7-1. 8, Redbone box to wire now with back-to-back win.
Okay, that was a sixth place finish for Duxbury. Duxbury would race 7 days later on the 29th, also in grade AA, and racing, I believe, in this one out of the 2 box.
Is rolled and on the river. Here comes Rusty. And they're off. Magically to the lead. It's 7 Aladdin. 7 8 6 5 and 2 1 4 and 3. Race around the first turn. 7 Aladdin with the lead. Second 6 Wild Shot. Third 8 Krabby. Backstretch 7 6 8 and 2 1 3 4 and 5. 7 Aladdin holding the lead into the par turn. Second on the inside 8 Krabby. Then it's 6 and 2. Down the stretch. 7 8 6 and 2. 7 Aladdin makes it 4 in a row. 7 and 8.
All right, I do believe that Ducks did get past there. Some missed out on 4th. But Duxbury would come back on the 4th of July to get the points. And here is that race from Southland.
Here comes Rusty. They're off and racing. Taking the early lead for Ripcord. 4 1 6 3 2 5 7 and 8. Race around the first turn for Ripcord with the lead. 1. Sierra follows on the outside. 3. Krabby on the inside. Down the back stretch. 4 3 1 and 2. 8 5 6 and 7. 4 Ripcord in front entering the far turn. Second 3 Krabby. Third 2 Duxbury. Around the turn, down the stretch, 4 3 2 and 8. 4 3 and 2. It's for Ripcord with back-to-back wins, closing out the double.
And Ducks would take 3rd in that race to earn those points. Not that they mean anything. Like I said, the poll is what means, but the points are just to give you a guide of, let's say, the odds on each dog. Put it that way. Odds are, could use it as a score, but we're, like I say, we're doing this poll-wise. All right, now Duxbury's opponent, UB Darth Vader. And I believe he is in the 1 box here.
Here comes Julian, and they're off and racing in round 2 of the King of Queens Stakes. The 7 in front, that's Vibranium. The 5, JD Blurred to the inside, 2 3 6 8 1 4. Around the paddock turn, the 5 in front, JD Blurred in front by almost 2 lengths. Vibranium now 2.5 lengths back to the rail second. Joe's Rifleman is third in the white blanket. Here comes Superior Tack trying to find room to run. No place to go. 6-2 and the 1-4 around the far turn. JD Blurred is clear in front. Here comes Joe's Rifleman. Here they come down the stretch. The 3 made a nifty move to the outside late. Impressively it was. Impressive move by Joe's Rifleman.
So not a good start for UB Darth Vader. But as you can see, he did have some points. And here is his second race 6 days later on June 29th out of the 8 box.
They're off there racing in round 3 of the King and Queen Stakes. The 5 is out first to get the lead. 3, 6, 4, 8, 7, 1, 2. That's the order to the all-important escape turn. The 3 takes charge. That's J.D. Greco trying to get back on the winning track here with the lead. The 5 right there to the inside. J.S. Drew's Money will go to the front. 5, 3, 8, 6, 4 between Greyhounds. 2, 7, and 1 around the far turn. J.S. Drew's Money. J.D. Greco second. UB Darth Vader third to the rail. Here they come down the stretch. They can't catch the 5. Here he is. J.S. Drew's Money.
And a solid show for UB Darth Vader after what looked to be a slow start. So that was a nice catch up to get a nice show there for some points. And here the last race. He finished that up on July 3rd, just a few days ago, out of the 7 box. Check this one out from Iowa, Dubuque.
Here comes a Julian, and they're off. The 5 out first, quickly to the front. Now the 6 is going to get the lead. That's RF Hydra, the yellow blanket, 7, 5, 1, 8, 2, 3, 4. They're into the paddock turn. RF Hydra is your leader. Here comes UB Darth Vader to the backstretch. They run for the fun, 6, 7, 8, 1. And the 2, 5, 4, 3 to the far turn they go. The 7 takes the lead. That's UB Darth Vader. Here comes the 8 to be second, 6-1. And here they come down the stretch. The 7's in command late. The 8 challenges to the outside. No, not in time. Half-length Darth Vader.
Took control there, and it was a little close, but looks like he had no doubt. UB Darth Vader takes first. So he comes in with a first, a third, and a sixth, and Duxbury had a fifth, a sixth, and a third. So that is the difference when you look at the points on the tail of the tape. Difference there. It looks like Duxbury just couldn't get anything going in those 3 races, and UB Darth Vader has been on a nice tear over at Iowa. So there's your points, 45 to 11. So vote on this one. We got four good ones. 4 good ones. And like I said, you got to give me about 10 minutes after we wrap this up because I'm going to have to manually do all the polls. Normally what I do is, and of course I screwed up last week, changed the time of the program, but didn't change the time that the polls were out a whole hour beforehand, before everybody knew what was going on. So I tried to schedule them again, and for some reason it just sat there and it sat there and it sat there and it sat there, and wouldn't let me schedule them. So I was trying to do it to avoid work, because I will tell you that we're at 38 minutes on this show, and last week we did 45 minutes, and let me tell you, this is taxing. Putting this together, and I have a lot of flaws in here that I'm not happy about. So yeah, the time I don't know yet. Sunday at 8:30. Sunday seems to be a good time because everybody's dark, but we may have to, maybe we'll do it at Sunday at 8, like before. You know, if you don't want to watch, I love football, okay, so I do fantasy football, so I'm at this computer all day, and I've got like 10 games on my 3 screens. I've got a 43-inch TV and 2 24-inch monitor, or 23-inch monitors. So I've got 3 displays total hooked up to my computer. And because I'm cheap, I don't pay for Sunday Ticket. I have a few websites I can get the games for free in high def over the internet. So I'll typically have 5 or 6 games on all the various screens and monitoring my fantasy football. If we can squeeze it in before, between the 4:30 game and the Sunday night football game, I will do that. So we'll take that into advisement. Maybe, I don't know. Saturdays are okay for me. It's just that sometimes, we got stuff going, and kids want to come over and swim in the pool and all that kind of stuff. And I could pre-record the programs, but I really don't want to. I like doing the stuff live. Oh.
My eyes have told you. Oh, I never laid a hand on.
Even the council here can't get that dog. My eyes adore you. That's going to be a dog to watch. If My Eyes Adore You doesn't move on here, I'm sure it's going to have another first somewhere, because we'll do this for the second half of the year, and hopefully our winner here will still be racing. So that's it. Well, you know what? Let's have some fun here, since everybody's here. And whoops. Now, I did not mean to do that. Sorry. Okay, so let's see. We've got a whole bunch of brackets, and since it I don't know. You guys want me to read off who people have for winners? Have a little fun here. We got Jackrabbit Slim, UB Darth Vader, Pat C. News, Flamenco Dancer, Paint the Trail, Duxbury, Swamp Yankee times 2, another Pat C. News, Serious Mischief, another Swamp Yankee. We got 2 Swamp Yankees. I think we know who that is, and I think we know who Jackrabbit Slim is. We got one here for Bunny, which is Flamenco Dancer. Another Flamenco Dancer. And another Flamenco Dancer. And a Pat C. News. So I think we got 14. And there may be more in the email. I didn't... Well, let me pull up the email, see if we got any more before 8:02. 8:02 was the official cutoff time. Yeah, it looks like we did get one here just under the wire, so we got about 15. And that one, a different winner. RCB Char's Run. So, I will be keeping track of all these brackets. It's great that everybody participated, and I'm hoping that people who don't know anything about racing may be watching, because this particular Facebook page is open. It's a public page. Anybody can watch it. Anybody can watch the replays. I don't know. I've still have yet. How many races do you think we've shown here? And I don't know. It's got to be in the hundreds. It's got to be in the hundreds. So I think we've seen one dog get injured in these races. And I don't even know if it was injured. I know it did race because it took a couple tumbles, but I don't know. I just, this crap that it's cruel and inhumane that just pisses me off. But anyways, so there's our bracket, and I'm gonna, like I say, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna put up the polls. Give me about 10 minutes to type these all in, and then I'll be writing in people's brackets. I'll tally the points, and I'll post it hopefully by tomorrow. Who's got points and who does not so far, and then we'll have to do another random drawing to do 3 or 4 next Saturday. So we got 12 in the first round. So if we can do 4 we did 4 today, 4 next Saturday, 4 the Saturday after that, then we can finish up with the first round and go on to the second round and get into the real meat and stuff. Like I said, we'll have prizes. The first, and we're figuring out the rest of the swag, but this is out of my pocket. $50 gift certificate or gift card to anywhere you want. You can also use it as a $50 credit to the next Support Working Animals auction. Or you could generously donate it to Support Working Animals, whichever you want to do. We'll have t-shirts and stuff. I'm sure we'll have some Overturned 13 t-shirts. I have some connections in getting those. LOL. I got some new t-shirt designs too that there's a printer on eBay that I do one-off, so I may offer those and have them shipped directly to you, since they're freebies and nobody's paying $30 for them. If they should happen not to hold up under washing conditions, then it's no big deal because you didn't pay anything for it. It's a freebie. But I've got 3 or 4 more designs that I think people find interesting, so maybe we'll give some of those away too. And I know we're working on some other swag, but first place is getting at least $50. Okay, that's not bad for a free tournament. So hope you all like this. I love the tail of the tape. I don't know. I guess I'm just a corny guy. It's spelled Tail. So, you know, just to be a jerk, let's put a tail to the tape on there. I love tail of the tape. It's sort of like a boxing move. So with that, we will wrap it up, and I can find the ending here. Let's hit the ending. Oh, that's not it.
Shut up.
That's it.
Down the stretch for the birthday boy. There's one skip. Solo at 12-1. It's going fine. Flamenco dancer.
Shut up and sit down.